Right, here we are today at Manos Hotel. Nice and early, getting ready for the Barbers Connect. Can't look like this. That's better.
Come on, Julius. Hurry up, we have to go.
Okay, we go.
Just one thing. I know Michael. Are you mic'd up, Michael? Yes. I know one thing I want to ask both of you, because both of you do a lot of different patterns and that kind of thing. But what I want to ask is, what happens if you do get it wrong? So Michael, just tell us how you would go about it. If you had a pattern in mind, and then you looked at it and you were like, actually that's not really worked, what do I do? But you've got some skin fade there or whatever, what do you do?
So we're freestyling, when you're actually advising with scars and lines, you pretty much can't go wrong, because you're always improvising. If you
So at the end, what was the most awkward haircut you have ever have to make?
The most awkward haircut, awkward. I once was asked to put a love heart in a woman's private area. That was very awkward.
It's a one-off experience, isn't it?
Definitely is a one-off experience.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Five. Nice to meet
Thank
you.
Because I'm going to previously uncut hair. So if I start at this point of the head, that's my guide. My next section is going to be behind that. And I'm following that from my guide. Okay? So I work from right to left. If I was left-handed, I would work from left to right. Because what I'm...
Where does one find a vest like that?
Sorry?
Where does one find a vest like that?
Oh, vest?
Yeah.
It's just an old vest. I cut the sleeves off. I've had this one for ages. You just find as much shit as you can find to put on it. I once had a great idea to do like a psycho quiff with tentacles and call it a squiff, like squid, quiff, squid. And I kind of liked it, but he was like, dude, really? Now he's gone over the top. It looked like a...
What was it?
Oh man, it was really bad.
I saw like a chicken or something in it. Or I don't know, but something like that.
It was pretty bad. It was
really bad.
But
Can we see the pictures on your website?
do you have it? I actually think it's on Facebook somewhere. I
Oh, is it?
posted it.
Okay.
I posted it once. I mean, you shouldn't be
Just
ashamed.
look on Facebook and then
See the worst one.
what you think it is.
The worst of this current.
Well, the only thing, I mean, what I never find a haircut really embarrassing, but you know what I find weird is when guys come in with a photo from a really awkward a person. You know, like we got a Dutch a singer who's almost bald, right? And he looks absolutely horrible. And then you got a fan of one of those guys and go like, can it be like this? And you just go like, oh shit, no, dude, really.
I just need to make you look a bit more ugly.
Sometimes guys just come in with shit. You go like, really? Why would you want that? You know, I mean, you got a head like this, and then you want a haircut like that. That's not gonna. You gotta understand that that's not gonna work. No, I want that.
Okay, brilliant. Going back to your hairdressing career, can you tell us the most awkward haircut you have ever had?
Most awkward haircut I've ever had. I think it would always be one of your partners. You know, partner when I've cut my ex-wife's hair
Oh, yeah,
and
we all
stuff
know
like that.
that.
They're the most hardest and awkwardest haircuts that you can do when you're doing like close family and friends.
Yeah, then the other haircuts you have to watch almost
Yeah.
every day after you're doing it.
They cost you thousands and thousands of pounds eventually.
Start with the long guard and just run through and get the technique right. Okay? Obviously you want to make sure that it's still flat. You don't want to round off with the clippers into this shape. You want to make sure that you're still flat. But the guard gives you some kind of reprieve from going too far into the haircut. But it should really be a case of making sure that you cover yourself. So what I mean by that is, as I said right at the beginning, if you're going to take the flat tops to a certain level, take it to a level that maybe isn't close enough to start with. Yeah, then you're eradicating the chance of you doing anything wrong. So if you take it so it's not close enough, you can always go back and take more away. But if you go in exactly where you think it should be and it's too close, it's too late. So it's about giving yourself margin for error. But that's true of any haircut, really. If you're unsure about any haircut, it's true that you should be giving yourself some kind of margin for error. So leaving the hair slightly longer than maybe you think it should be. We can always go back in and take more away, but we can't stick it back on. Trust me, I know, I'd be the first to review. So I'm just using a number 2 guard now, just travelling up through the sides.